Now to the NHL Championship Series. The Edmonton Oilers are looking to complete one of the greatest comebacks in playoff history tonight in Game 7 against the Florida Panthers. The Oilers have stunned the hockey world by storming back to tie the series after falling into a 3-0 deficit just one game shy from an elimination sweep. The puck will drop in South Florida for a winner-take-all game to determine who will lift that coveted Stanley Cup. Senior writer at The Athletic, Ian Mendes, joins us now with more on this thrilling Stanley Cup series. Good morning to you, Ian. So only one team in NHL history has ever overcome a 3-0 deficit to win a championship. That was 82 years ago when the Toronto Maple Leafs pulled it off. What went well for the Oilers to even get to this point in the series? How are things shaping up?
Yeah, Stephen, this is a remarkable turn of events because about 10 days ago, we thought the Florida Panthers were on the precipice of winning the Stanley Cup. They're up 3-0. It was just we were waiting for a coronation. And then all of a sudden, the Oilers won Game 4, and they did so in lopsided fashion. And I think that's how they were able to sort of seize momentum. They won that fourth game, Stephen, 8-1. And I think at that point, a lot of people said, we might have ourselves a series. And then they went down to Florida. They won Game 5. They won Game 6. And so here we go. It's a winner-take-all Game 7 in South Florida tonight. And there's nothing better in sports. NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, these best of sevens, when you get to a seventh game, there's nothing better. And there's nothing better than a seventh game for the championship. So this has been a remarkable turn of events. The Oilers have somehow managed to just take it one game at a time, and here we are with them sitting on a chance for history tonight. As you said, it's been basically 8 decades since we've seen something like this happen in the NHL.
This is certainly a lot more fun than a blowout. So it is one thing to make a comeback after being down 3-0, but the Oilers have completely taken over this series, though, outscoring the Panthers by 18-5 since facing elimination. Is it looking like their momentum will carry them forward here?
Well, I mean, this is what's remarkable. It's not like the Oilers are just kind of squeaking out these wins like 2-1 or 3-2 or needing overtime. They're blowing them out. Like you said, 18-5 is a pretty lopsided margin of victory for them in these three games. The problem is now they haven't played since Saturday night, since Friday night in Edmonton. So I don't know if momentum necessarily travels and takes that 3,000-mile flight from Edmonton down to Florida, because there's been 48 hours since that last game. But what the Oilers have been able to do really well here is just make the Panthers feel nervous. And I think that's been the biggest difference here, is that when you watch the games, even if you're just watching body language, the Oilers look loose, they look relaxed, they look confident. The Panthers look like deer in headlights, and it's going to be really interesting to watch how it unfolds in Game 7 tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited for it now. Where do you think, though, if they do pull it off, where will this rank in terms of greatest comebacks in sports history?
Yeah, I think it's got to be up there, Stephen. I really do. And I think for a lot of viewers, you'll remember 20 years ago, the Boston Red Sox came back from a very similar 3-0 deficit against the New York Yankees in the American League Championship Series. That to me is kind of like the gold standard for comebacks in North American sports, just because there's a ton of history between the Yankees and the Red Sox, and the Red Sox hadn't won a World Series in so many years, and they came back from 3-0. And that, to me, if the Oilers are able to pull that off tonight, I think it kind of goes in the same spot as Red Sox Yankees from 2004. Certainly, I think there's an argument to be made it's the greatest comeback in hockey history, and then you could certainly put it on the same list as Red Sox Yankees in 2004.
Yeah, certainly up there. Only have a few seconds left, Ian, but want to ask you, who do you have lifting the Stanley Cup tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, Stephen, I'm going to call overtime. How about that?
Okay.
Like, imagine a Game 7 overtime. I think you got to go with the Oilers, don't you? So I'll take the Oilers tonight in overtime, but it should be a lot of fun down in Sunrise, Florida.
Yeah, it certainly seems like it. All right, Ian Mendes, thanks so much for chatting with us about that today.
Yeah, you got it. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.